Hello everyone, welcome to Writing Quest. My name is Brennan Pugh. In today's episode, I'm going to give you a 5-step process for outlining your story from the beginning. Huzzah! Number 1, write a 1-paragraph synopsis. Now, this whole methodology I've got going on here is very similar to the snowball method, which we're going to talk about that in a later video. It's not quite the same though, it's a little bit different towards the end. This is mostly just for kind of getting a basic outline. So step number 1 is to write a 1-paragraph synopsis. So write just 1 paragraph that's kind of like the dust jacket of the book. Maybe it goes into a little bit more detail as far as not worrying about hiding any plot points. Maybe you don't even have any character names in there. It's just kind of this 1-paragraph little snapshot of what the book is. Think if you picked it up in the store and read the dust jacket and it kind of gave you a sneak peek of what the book would be about. Number 2, expand your 1-paragraph synopsis into 3 paragraphs. So the way I like to think about this is you're going to take your 1-paragraph synopsis and you're going to break it up into Act 1, 2, and 3. So you're breaking it up into 3 different paragraphs, and each paragraph kind of represents part of the 3-act story structure. I'm a big fan of the 3-act story structure. This obviously doesn't need to become the 3-act story structure, but that's kind of a really easy way to just think about, like, if you don't want to think about Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, think about it beginning, middle, end. Just give a little more bones and a little more extra to, each sentence of your synopsis and create a 3-paragraph full story synopsis. Number 3, find a story structure that you like or that matches well with your story. So in the last one, I talked a little bit about having kind of the 3-act story structure thing, but it doesn't need to stay there. So as you read through your story, kind of find how if there's a particular type of story structure, like the Dan Harmon story circle, the hero journey, anything like that, that seems like it fits really well with your story. It could be the 3-act story structure, especially since we did break it into 3 paragraphs. That could work really well. But sometimes the journey of your protagonist doesn't necessarily line up with the exact 3-act story structure thing. So you can definitely start kind of reading through ones or things that you like, or if you want it to be a positive or a negative story arc, those kinds of things. And then you can find one that you like and start kind of matching your story to that. All right, number 4, take all of the elements of your story and start matching it to the specific plot point. So after you've found yourself a story structure that you kind of want to follow, start picking apart your 3 paragraphs and start kind of plopping those things on each of the plot points of this story structure. Don't worry about if you don't feel like you have it all filled out, but if you're probably going to have some in the middle, some in the beginning, some in the middle, of the end. Just start kind of putting your, what you can read from that, start plopping those sentences in with this story structure that you like and start shaping it to fit that mold. And then number 5, fill in the missing pieces. So probably at this point, you're going to have, matched up a lot of your story to the story structure, but you might not have every single piece to it. And this is where you fill that in. So this is a great time to expand on the mythology of your story and the lore and the back story and all those kinds of things. This is a great time to expand on that stuff and find the little connective tissues in between each part of your story. After you've put all the parts and pieces in that this is where you fill in all the missing pieces, and then by the time you're done with that, you have a full outline as well as a small synopsis and a long synopsis, and then you are ready to start either breaking it down even further by working on the chapter outline or start writing the book. That's it for this episode of Writing Quest. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those great things. Let me know down below if you think this is helpful or if there's other things that we could add to this list of ways to outline your story. Let me know down below for sure, and we will see you next time on Writing Quest. Huzzah!